Oh, we're back. Oh, I don't know what happened. I think the stream went out because I got hit with the Windows like boom. I was like, what? Just got unplugged, but it was the stream dying. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't. It didn't seem like my internet died. It could have been, maybe, and it just went really quick. It really quickly came back in. So I like opened up Twitter just to check, and that did load. That was weird. I don't know if we missed anything that was said, but still just talking about bomb ash.
That's where I come in.
That was weird. It didn't last very long either. Like my internet goes out, it lasts like maybe a minute.
Just the other day.
Oh.
Myself, but, well,
Okay.
Fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
Get a special hunt for this.
On the other hand.
All
right. I'll see what I can do. Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Okay. Weird science. Yeah, we'll definitely make that one a priority. Because I want my I want my potions upgraded, ideally. Even if it doesn't have that much of an effect. You gotta do the feature quests. You gotta. So we still need to talk to Gort. And what was the other thing we need to do? Like what? You know, we've got more than we can have in focus right now. Yeah, speak with Gort. Do those. Go to Dalamil. That's right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything that anything else that we need to do here that wasn't otherwise marked. All right, what do we got? Nectar? You pudgy little thing. Bomb sightings. You on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. There it is. Oh, he's just got a crown and everything. Cool. Bomb king. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. Within them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her, screaming from the grove. Soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. The Croc in Sambrack. Okay. Let me just write that down. Pull up the notepad. There we go. The Croc. Sambrack. Okay. So we can do that. No problem. And what's up with you, Gort? You got gout, Gort?
Did you get my letter?
Why are you whispering?
I'm here. Shh. Otto might be listening. Is this better?
Look, even she's like sauce of what the hell's going on.
Listen. I've some bad news.
Mm.
It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders.
That's bad.
And it may be my fault, but I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square.
Oh,
Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle.
Fucked up the math.
Zero, you might say. I
Mm.
can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and
Probably just talk to Otto about this.
Otto.
No.
Late for that, I would say.
Oh, he's right there. Come on.
What a surprise.
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole.
You're making the problem worse.
Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why?
Yeah, what was the thought here?
Who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha.
Mm.
And the dame.
Oh, God.
And, well, Lady Karen.
That's basically everyone.
500 talents.
Especially Lady Karen. We're gonna die.
3 of our most trusted friends.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there goes the stream elements there. Yeah, I looked. There was the stream notification on the Discord as well. So I figured, yeah, it had gone down.
They lent us the bulk
Funky.
of the money we used to
Very
rebuild the
funky.
hideaway, you see, and well,
These things
that
happen, I
must
guess.
have made some sort of
Just grateful it didn't last too long.
oversight.
Hmm.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Oh damn! That's gonna make Gort feel worse than any like dressing down he could have received.
No, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl.
Yeah.
Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
Yeah, 500 talents. That's not just 500 gil. That's a lot more than that, I assume.
Is there anything I can do to help?
'Cause I could just pay that off.
There might be.
It's like the price of a potion. It wouldn't be that.
These to Martha and the dame.
Okay.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little
Special rocks?
Sid and I set aside for when times got lean.
Oh, good that we've got a backup.
15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
15 million?
Associates' eyes are a bit more discerning.
Okay, yeah, that's 15 million gil, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ.
Should be me making the rounds.
I mean, I have that again, you know.
You know how it is with this
Just
place.
get me my retainer from 14. I've got that.
To wipe and all that.
It's a big chunk of what I've got, but I've got that. I've got like 46 million.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that with her. The others will be more understanding.
This is goodbye then.
See ya.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Oh, you know that's not
Do
true.
you think so?
No.
I don't.
Good one, Clive. 2 star rubies. Right, so that's everything we want to do here. Yeah, that's just for looking at the board again. All right, let's go do something. What do we want to do? I want to do some combat. Let's go fight the bomb. Definitely at least do all of these. You might call it after that, though. So, yeah, the Croc, Sambrek. Where is the Croc again? In the big map. The Croc. Could be one of these smaller areas. That's the Penitent's Gate. Westwatch. Baywatch. Yeah, a lot of smaller named areas around here. Not there. Not there. Not in the cellar. Certainly. Advent. Feel like I've looked everywhere. Unless I might need to zoom in more on a certain area. Not there. I mean, there's that bit we haven't gotten to yet, but we can't get to there, so it can't be that. Where is the Croc? Yeah, all this is... It's all the same map. For all these fast travel points. Where the hell is it? It should be here somewhere. Somewhere in Sambrek. Why they gotta make these things hard to find? Come on! I swear to God I've looked everywhere, but I've probably missed it. Somehow. Okay, time to Google it. Alright. FF16, the Croc. Where is that? Yeah, Bomb King location. Find it in the Croc, which is off the path on the Imperial Chase. Part of the map that can be hard to see, but it's joined to the Dragon's Eyrie in the south. Is it? Where? Oh, there! Oh! Oh, I didn't even... That's an area I haven't been to! Didn't even realize there was a little bit there that I hadn't visited yet. Oh, shit. Well, good thing I got this hunt to, well, not really lead me there, but for me to ultimately realize that I had missed an entire area. And I keep forgetting you can put markers down. I should do that.
Run like the wind.
Good for going to new areas like this. But yeah, we'll at the very least do the rest of these quests. And then see where we're at, but we might call it, because I'm feeling tired. Definitely got to get around to having double FF16 on the schedule sometime soon. so we can make more progress. Because, yeah, we've done some main questing, but really just not... I wouldn't call it filler. I hesitate to call it filler. That has kind of a negative connotation to it. You know, some side stuff. But it's not side stuff. It's main stuff. I don't know. What would you even call it? Yeah, look at this whole area. The Croc and Heaven Hall. Maybe there's something cool to find at Heaven Hall that I missed earlier. We could have come here, like, a long time ago. As soon as we had access to this area, which is fairly early on.
Back to the stables, go.
Yeah. Chocobo not allowed. There's a shiny. I'm looking for chests, ideally. Chests, yeah, chests would have the most interesting stuff, but yeah, it's just a money item. Kind of out of date. Yeah, there's not going to be anything like really new and relevant in a long missed area like this, but you know, Black Blood gets us some money. It's not a gill bug. It's not the lowest tier money item either. Can't complain about that. Okay. Yeah, just a bomb king. Should be fine, as long as we don't get exploded. If we get exploded, that would be bad. Because we got fucking murdered by a bomb explosion earlier. That was a regular bomb. So a bomb that's 10 times bigger. Well, that'll be the core of the thing right there, right? Doesn't seem like there's anything else going on in here. Oh. Okay, so a bit of... Yeah, okay, it is actually the thing, and then it gets engulfed in the rest of its body. Not just a blank core or some fallen material. We hadn't had a close look at them before. Yeah, look at this fiery crown. That's cute.
Look what we have here.
Coronation.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Okay, it's a fireball. And it leaves damage behind. Oh, okay, and that's the blast. That's slow projectiles, okay. Okay, he's got, like, tells. You know, you can't animate a bomb really well, can you? To do a tell. It doesn't have body parts. But you can give it extra effects. Yeah, that's the slow shots again, yeah. Ow. Yeah, I should just dodge that. Oh, that was way too late. What's wrong with me? Okay, let's up the aggression. Yeah. Could have maybe dodged through that. Probably dodged through these as well. Yeah, forget that. Oh, that breaks the guard too. No. Yeah, he doesn't have a stagger gauge. I think. Well, no. There have been fights. There have been hunts where there are enemies that, you know, big groups of enemies, and they individually don't have a stagger gauge. Oh, okay. Here's the ads. Never mind. All right. I was just gonna say it's the first time we fought one enemy on their own that doesn't have a stagger gauge for a hunt, but never mind. It's irrelevant now. Gonna use that. We need group damage. Oh yeah, that deals with all the ads. All right, problem solved. Yeah, coronate me. Fucking do it. Oh. Yeah, he's just it's like, again, another fight that is really dodge, or block heavy, rather. Oh, this is a dodges fight. How did I get hit by that? Come on, man. There you go. We dodge. He just dives away. We continue to dodge, though, and I hit him with more iconics. There we go. Oh, okay. I wanted to maybe get my Raging Fists. Oh, shit. Hello. Yeah. Fuck. It's actually kind of challenging. Oh, they're going to detonate. Go, get away. Oh, my God. Okay, at least that kills them. It'd be very horrible if it didn't. Yep. Thank you, Willow. Hey. He sure is tanky for being like 3 levels below me. Oh, he's Bomb King. It's still been amusing seeing the theme grace this fight. Yeah, you know, it wouldn't be Final Fantasy if there weren't like a few goofy enemies taken completely seriously. Actually, yeah, since you won't stagger, fuck you. Hit him with everything. He's earned this damage. Oh, I want to parry that. Oh, well. Yeah, it's his summons again. Yeah, use this now. Gotta love goofy ones. Exactly. Final Fantasy, it's a series of, you know, occasional goofball fights. It wouldn't be Final Fantasy without... Ooh, level? Then we got a level. Bomb Ember, new crafting material. Figure... Oh, that's... It says it's a crafting material. But... I mean, maybe the thing we'll get for the quest is separate? I don't know. Figuratively, the smoldering soul of a bomb given life by unknown magics. Literally, a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing. Obtained by defeating the Bomb King. Yeah, it feels like we are leaning to, or leading towards more, hunt craftables. Yeah, here's the stuff.
Probably brought a bucket.
Oh, I got interrupted. I mean, we picked up that sand before without a bucket. 2 out of 3. Oh, there's one over here. Here we are.
That should do it.
Yeah.
If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Right, we can go to Northreach to deliver the ruby to the Dame while we're here. Even though there wouldn't, you know, it's PS5, there wouldn't be any difference in load times one way or the other, but might as well do it, eh? Might as well. Yeah, it's I do appreciate all the side quests. They're all pretty good.
Did you hear?
It's just doing it's like it's having an effect on my brain doing a shitload of side content, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do the main content now, and then the main content just feels more like side content. But it's gonna be important making the ship and stuff. It's fine.
Gifts.
Just timed weirdly.
The occasion.
Death. One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale. Now, we're going to get back in Gort. Gort's going to be replaced. There's going to be a new guy handing out the side quests. No one will speak of Gort ever again.
You really have outdone yourself.
No, this is not a gift.
To give it to you.
This is for debt.
Settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
I'm taken by Jill.
Might finally be warming to me.
No.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles.
Oh.
I tried to tell him.
We're gonna get to keep the nice gems?
The man
the gem
owes
roll?
me nothing. Nor does the hideaway.
Interesting it's being done with those, not the gold talents.
Valley.
I mean, I guess the idea is like,
it was the least
you know, if you want to make a purchase with someone that you're not closely acquainted with, or a group that you're not closely acquainted with, you would just use the talents because that's a standardized currency, right?
For my sake.
Whereas with someone like this, where like we need to pay a debt, but it's someone we know, we're happy to give this to. It won't cause additional issues,
isn't it? Very well.
Okay, we don't get to keep it.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son.
And besides, you know, the gold talents.
You and the others at the hideaway.
There's a lot. We have three of these gems, so we could maybe make 3 very large purchases of equivalent value.
Yes. Sid told
But, you know,
me
the
Otto
talents
lost
we
him
can
when he
dole
was
out on
just a
smaller
boy,
things.
and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence.
So, okay, now we're getting some, like, character building for Otto, but it's after we got the choice of if we wanted to hang out with Otto at all.
I'm beginning to see that.
Jill hasn't get the scene so far. Yeah. Things are going fine with Jill. All right, let's, I guess we'll go hand in the other one to Martha. And then Cressida is in the same area. So, yeah, we'll do all those over there. In Rosaria. And then we can hand them all in at once. Get the big dopamine hit. For having all my rewards all at once. Here we are. Reminds me of doing my crafter leveling. Doing the Ishgardian restoration collectible crafts. Long story short, you craft a bunch of things. You can hand them in for XP. But you don't hand them in one at a time. You make a bunch. Then you hand them in all at once. You get like 5 levels, whichever craft you're on.
Amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this.
Hangout choices would allow for more characterization. Those videos are all up on YouTube. Yeah, definitely. Grand finale hand in. Yeah, exactly. Getting big final rewards. And as well, with the gatherers, but it will happen with the crafters as well. When you're doing the quests for those later on, like the Crystarium and the all that kind of stuff, and the Wachimeki quests, you have to hand in like 6 of a collectible to progress the story, and you get a fat chunk of XP and gatherers scripts, stuff like that, for those. But you don't hand those in one at a time. You get all 6, you hand them all in together. And then the game tells you, you can't carry any more Gatherer scripts because you're only allowed to carry 4,000. So I have to go spend them on folklore tomes. And then I come back, and then I hand them in. And the moment's already diffused. But still, I get the big rewards. Happened a few times.
I can't accept this.
You better.
It's worth at least twice what you owe me.
Oh, shit.
Or if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here?
Yeah, this is why you wouldn't use these for purchases, because they're absurdly expensive. Like, what are you going to buy with one of these things?
The old goat working himself to death.
You can't just, like, break it into pieces,
Something like
then it
that.
loses value.
Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head,
what is
the idea
Otto's
would
history
never get
anyway?
off the ground.
Where did he
Sid may
come
have
from?
been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone,
Oh, yeah.
but it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest around
More
you.
filling in the
I reckon
time
what
skip
he saw
stuff,
in
too.
Sid, he saw in you, too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're
Yeah, I
half
was
as
going to say
stubborn and
all of
twice
the
as
side
handsome
quests
neither.
serve some value in, like,
Perhaps, and
filling
you
out the
keep good
characters or
company.
time that we didn't get to experience. But I'm thinking back on
suppose I do.
the bread apprentice again, and I'm like, what purpose did that serve except for the devs to have an excuse to make cool mountain bread? Yeah, I don't know what purpose there was to that, but it was a fine quest. It wasn't hard, or it wasn't a lot of effort to do the quest. It was just go find the guy and then tell him to go make bread, and then he makes the bread. And it's good bread. It was good bread. It was high-resolution bread. It was like Yakuza bread. Yakuza 7 bread. Maybe not quite as high-resolution. It didn't have, like, the physics and the animation to it. It was just static bread. But it was good bread. It was good bread. Damn good bread. Like, you gotta develop, like, a sliding scale. I don't know if it should just be Final Fantasy food or video... No, probably just video game food quality. Then you can include stuff like Shimano's gyoza in Yakuza 0 and the Yakuza 7 bread. But you know, you've got those, and you've got the Final Fantasy 14 grapes, of course. And that's got to be low on the scale. But then the mountain bread is pretty high on the scale. I don't know what would go in the middle of the scale. Oh, you know, there was a bit that I didn't even realize until someone tweeted about it just the other day, since the embargo's up. That happens in the story. But there's a bit where you're in Solution 9, the high-tech advanced main city. And you're just being led around and given the tour, basically. And there's a bunch of food options you get to try. And it's all like futuristic, like astronaut food. Basically, it's all in weird packages and you wouldn't even know how to start with it. But one of the packages is like, it's made up, I don't know if it's like hexagons or polygons with a low number of sides, anyway, that are purple, like on some packaging, that kind of looks like grapes, and it's almost like an homage to the low-res grapes. So I guess that also has to be on there. But those look pretty nice. Yeah, it's a new it's a new scale that we'll work on as we see more video game foods. Alright, come here. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice little moment. I did not choose the grapes, so I didn't even think about it. I just picked up a random food and tried it. But they're cool looking. Everything in Solution 9 is very cool. That's not a surprise. Fuck you. Die. Wow, these antelopes are tanky. No wonder they're elders. Lived this long without getting murked. Right, who else is left? You're all the way over there. Come here. No, come here. Oh, goddammit. Oh, whatever. Yeah, get shot like then. I don't care. Oh, I wish I could have caught him on the way down, but whatever. I had to get the perfectly timed one. Hey, do an attack to me. Do an attack to me. Stupid antelope. Come here. Do an attack. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. Just, what was that? Like a toggle projectile? Come on. Whatever, it's fine. I just didn't get to parry. We're close to a level. Oh, no, we leveled. We were very close after that bomb fight. 37. Let's go. Vitality broke 100. Don't really look at these stats very often. I don't know what a lot of them do. I assume Vitality has something to do with health. But HP is also a thing. But maybe Vitality determines HP and they just show them separately because... I guess Will... I don't know. Would Will be like stagger damage or would it be magic damage? Or maybe both? I don't know. Strength is obviously for attack. Maybe it's like, you know, Vitality covers both defense and HP, which is why they're separated. Stuff like that. And then stuff like Strength could cover attack and stagger. Then I don't know what Will would do. I don't know. Whatever.
No.
They don't really make you worry too much about the stats in this game. Just make number go up, and you'll be fine. Yes, this is for Toggle's bones. Would you like some magical bone marrow? Oh, he loves it. Oh, that's got to go high on the food chart. Toggle's magic bone. There you go.
My question.
Put it on the board. Less of a chart, more like a you know, the various boards that Top Gear has. I guess like both like the you know, stars in a reasonably priced car like times, but also like the coolness board.
Come on, boy.
You know, that goes all the way up to Sub-Zero, but for food. That's actually, if you want to have more categories, you do one like that. And thank you for the coolant, gal. One sec. Try and work some coolant out this shit bottle. This dog shit bottle. I'm like shouting accusatorially. Is that a word? I'm shouting. I'm accusing this bottle of being shit. You got Torgal in 14? No, the collab is time limited, so I haven't been able to do it. Last time it was available was before I started playing this game. But next time it comes around, I will be doing that collab. I might stream it, actually, because it's additional 16 content, and it would be nice to stream a little bit of 14 at some point. But from my understanding, it's like you have to actually go do some quests. Like, it's a quest line. They do not half-ass their collab quests, from my understanding. But, like, Clive, I think, shows up, and you have to go fight Ifrit together with him. And then you get 2 Torgals. You have a minion baby Torgal and a mount adult Torgal. But I guess, I assume maybe you don't get it. Maybe you do get the Torgal transformation. Maybe not, because it's spoilery. I imagine maybe not. Because mounts can just fly. Like, all mounts can fly. And sometimes they justify why certain mounts can fly, like Gabriel Alpha, which transforms. But I imagine they probably wouldn't do that with Torgal to avoid spoilers. Anyway, coolant. Fucking dog shit bottle, man. Gonna empty that thing out and then just go back to my old one. I can't use it. Terrible. All right. So that's everything that needs doing out in the world. So let's go cash in. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What? Oh, right. We have a thing to do in the Dalamil Inn. I forgot. Never mind. Right. This is for the Alembic thing. Right. Forgot we had 4 quests, not 3. Yeah, we still need to find a material.
Wealthy man. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Kara's collector.
Now, Dusan, I know you're...
I guess we should set it as a priority. We do that from here, or do we have to go to the journal, I guess? Hey. Oh, yeah, okay, you have to unprioritize something. Okay. Oh, wait, no, the ash was for the alchemist. Yeah, no, this is for Blackthorn. Right. Now I get it. Now I understand entirely. But yeah, the 16 thing is time limited. I think 15's collab thing is also time limited. I don't know what you do in that one, but I know you get the regalia, the car.
The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Good thing they fixed the furniture in here. But I do want that. It's a cool car. I want my cool transforming car. Why would I not want that?
My reputation will be ruined.
The room Joshua was in.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the
Gonna
intrusion,
get up to divilment.
Out! Get out!
No.
I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Maybe close the door then. Dipshit.
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Well, he's gonna have to learn to deal with it.
Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Oh,
Very
I
good,
wish you'd
Lord
attack
Ignac.
me so I could parry you.
Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm outside now. Just close the door. Fuck off. You don't own the whole inn. You didn't pay that much.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
Clive's too polite.
No.
I mean, do be
That's
polite
just
to this
how
guy,
his
because he hasn't done
lordship
anything
is.
wrong, but still.
Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
Ah,
The
yeah.
thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin.
Tourist
Coin
got
the
got.
innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen.
Yep.
Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve.
Still
the
waiting to
Ignac's
see her
luggage.
bloodshed when we get back to the
I have one
hideaway.
condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
Tell me where they went.
Audience with Lord Ignac.
Or just talk to him, I
Humiliation
guess.
Enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
Yeah, why do we need to
I
talk
did
to him?
not. No.
I mean, maybe to offer to buy the sword from him?
Discreet
I suppose,
inquiries made on his
once we get it back.
lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed.
Ah, we'll
Every
find the
ill-gotten
bandits in the
coin
bandits'
Dalamir
bed.
set
Why
to
didn't I
pass
think
through
of that?
Disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I've
I
been
shall
looking
speak to
in
Lord Ignac
in
your
Saints
absence.
Quarter and the Orphan Alley.
Arrange for an
It's where I
audience
thought
upon
I'd
your
find the
triumphant
bandits.
return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Alrighty. Alright, more work to do. And I guess fast traveling wouldn't get us there any faster. It would get us... I mean, can we hop down? Oh, we can just go down the stairs. Can we not? I don't think we can clear that. Do a sick-ass Tony Hawk move. No, I think we're... It's not going to be any faster going from the other fast travel point. This is the wrong way, though. Maybe now it would have been, since I've been going the wrong way. But just a bit more busy work. But it'll be worth it. We're going to get, like, a new sword or something.
Let's go.
Almost, it's got, like, it wouldn't be anything but a new sword recipe, would it? And it'll be the Orichalcum from the S rank, I hope. I hope we get more S ranks down the line, though. I would expect so. You wouldn't do just one. But I hope we get more, because the one we did, Atlas, was really good. That was a very good fight. That's what I want. I want more boss fights. I want more mini-bosses. More fights where I can do stagger gauge. Because, like, group fights are fine. You know, I would say, for all the similarities this game has with DMC5 and its qualities as a character action game, I would say it suffers a little bit in the group fights, because you kind of, everything just staggers. Nothing can get an attack through if you're hitting it. So every enemy is pretty much the same unless it has a stagger bar. But the enemies that do have stagger bars are really good. So the more I get to do of those, the better. Like, you very rarely ever get the opportunity to parry like a scorpion, you know? Because either you are staggering it because you're constantly attacking because it's the right thing to do, or whoever's in your party is hitting them and they're just getting knocked away. There's no point in doing that, you know? Even for style, like, you can still be stylish while just constantly attacking. See, like, one of these big guys, this is good. Yeah, he has a stagger bar, so he doesn't get immediately knocked back and prevented from doing literally anything. I didn't quite mean to do this one, but it's fine. You see, now we can have a real fight. Get your attack negated, fuck it. Get staggered a little bit, fuck it. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be a whole spin. Oh, and that's the full stagger. Damn. Okay. Going down real easy. But see, this is so much better than just fighting regular dudes. So much better. Oh, yeah. It's like, it changes the animation when we've upgraded that, too. Like, it does a whole extra bolt. Fuck! Come on! Give me a parry, man. There we go. There we go. Is that enough to finish it? Not quite. But he is partial staggered. Oh, imagine if that had been a parry. Maybe if I'd done that a little bit later, it might have been. Reminds me of doing Helm Splitter to parry Virgil in DMC3. That was always the play. Some Black Blood. And yeah, we got a bunch more ability points, but I don't have anything I really strongly want to spend it on. But maybe I could, well, no, I can't free Judgment Bolt. That's the thing I want to master above anything else, really. So we could put that on Garuda, and then we could do the Garuda partial stagger grabs again. I don't really want the, you know, the ability to snatch again. I just want that. It's got cool animations. Don't even care about the damage. We're doing fine for damage.
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
He's using that name again.
Name indeed.
In a while.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
Yeah, not Clive, not Sid.
Here tells
Wyvern.
Me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
Yeah, we did him a favor, so he's a lot less of a dick now.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me
He's nicer, but he's still a bit haughty. The way he was like, "Still speak." Still commanding.
In the outer isles, far beyond the twin.
Ooh.
And is used exclusively
foreign metalwork.
Of a unique
oh god.
School of swordsmanship.
I think it might actually be a katana.
No combat should ever exceed.
You might have been right, Gal.
Strike and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
Yeah. It might be I think Muramasa is
stroke, and for that stroke
I mean Muramasa is like a recurring weapon. It's a common, you know, often used name for a weapon. But I felt okay. So I was watching a little bit of the a Sephiroth fight from FF7 Rebirth, and I saw he puts it down, and you have to attack it to stop him from doing one of his attacks. That's why the name's in my mind.
A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone.
It might not be a katana.
10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours.
Okay.
And that is the key.
We gotta level up our gatherer so we can go to these other realms.
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered.
Agreed.
Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of
Oh, he has one. Oh, good.
far
That's easy.
rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Worth a lot, then.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves
It seems
to
basically
depart.
all on one continent. I mean, from my understanding, I don't know about the DLCs. The DLCs could go anywhere, but yeah, it's just I don't think we're going to leave the twins, but there are continents outside of the twins.
Scoundrel.
Yeah, the twins are, I guess, technically two continents,
And there are many other
very close
collectors out
together
there.
at their nearest point, but two
many
continents.
to
Yeah,
count.
but there's a world
Only
outside of it.
one do I
Kind of similar with
consider
14,
my
like
nemesis.
when it starts out, everything is all about
Lord
Eorzea,
Byron's
but there is an entire world outside of that.
Perennial
And that's what
thorn in
Dawn Trail
my
was,
side.
like going to the new
I
world.
can imagine.
We left
Farewell,
Europe
Wyvern,
for the
may
first
our
time,
paths cross
basically.
again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern.
Oh no,
Thank you again for your assistance.
I got my whetstone. That's all I care
Come in,
about.
my lordship. I'll be right there.
Okay, now that's all the
Byron
quests
to
done.
find such an interesting rival.
Yeah, it does
Now-
make sense.
Let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
It's very Byron coded. Right, now I can... Sundered whetstone. Wait. No. It's just a coincidence. It's nothing. Oh, we can read this stuff too. I think we didn't look at this one either, did we? Hypothesized that the bomb's inclination to self-destruct during violent encounters is a form of collective preservation, akin to how a honeybee will sting a threat to the hive at the cost of its own life. Oh, it makes sense. Short of slaying a behemoth, or a quirl, bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise. I've killed 2 of those things today. We killed a quirl and an adamantoise. We'll be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will. And sundered whetstone. A slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite. Okay, yeah, no, it's just using sundered in the correct context. Nothing to do with FF14 or anything, because sundering is a pretty big thing in FF14. Because in ages past there was just one world, but things happened to massively oversimplify, and the world got shattered into the source and its 13 reflections, and all of the ancients themselves were also sundered with their, separated into 14 distinct parts, of which you can, because we've been to the first,
So Lady Karen
and there
accepted the
were
ruby.
a few cases in Dawn Trail where it's like, oh shit, this is the source's equivalent of the same person from the first. Because they're all like the sundered shards of the same
He threw it
person.
right back in my face, in fact.
Yeah,
Told
this has
me
nothing to do with that.
I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Oh no.
Karen refused payment.
Oh,
I hope it wasn't something I said.
maybe she likes
Sure you
you.
were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
I gotta do the job. Face the rest.
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Another star ruby. Alright, so we're not quite done with this one, but we're close. We're this close to handing everything in. It's good I went for this first, instead of, like, handing a bunch of stuff in and then getting blue balled. Like, wait, no, there's more of this one. You're not done yet. Here we are.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer.
Yeah, it's goat, not goat.
Was
Goat.
repaid coin.
What debt?
He is not the
I
goat.
don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hardaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
She's being
Of course not.
soon about it. Fair enough.
One good turn deserves another, and our circumstances have changed.
What if we
Surely
keep
you
the
will
ruby,
show the
though?
gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
I mean, kind of.
Fine. But I'm selling it.
I mean, it wasn't a
taking
kingdom,
one
it was a
load, then
barony,
you're getting
but
the rest whether you
or
like it
something,
not.
or a dukedom, whatever it was. I think it was a dukedom, but still, might as well be. Well, yeah, sure, why not?
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much.
That's what you're gonna do, huh?
Might be I already have a buyer in mind.
Well,
Might
then
be
might be you
even
might
more,
toss a few more
fine
talents
continental
our way,
lad whose
you know?
beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You won't mind,
Yeah, it's a
yeah?
double. That's double what's
Not
owed,
at all.
which is
Just
similar
be
to what
sure
Martha
tell her
said.
that it's always a pleasure doing
Just
business.
didn't get an exact value then.
I hear you ended
Goat
up
has
delivering all
survived.
3 stones.
Hmm.
Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Bro.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that desk of yours and don't get up
Not the
before those
time,
edges are
Goat.
square.
Good God. Yeah, just in those 3 gems, we had so much saved, but, you know, it's for a
Seen that
rainy day.
before.
It has rained.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
Oh.
Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
There's some history there.
I knew so little about him.
Most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How
Oh,
long did you know Sid before he...
you always got to put a spin on the quest. Now we get to reminisce.
Before he died.
Yeah, what? How far back?
summers.
Well, you go back 20 summers, but
Back in the
what's
day,
your deal? What were you doing
I
back
was a
then?
purser on a trade ship,
Ah,
which is where I met him.
not another, like,
Passage to-
Wallowed official or anything.
Forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat.
Oh, no.
Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail. the
Otto's a
seas
deadbeat dad.
again. That was
It's the lads in the sea. Mm.
before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his
Oh,
first time.
okay, not a
There
deadbeat.
was no hiding his neck.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family.
Oh,
Son and the constable
fuck.
wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him,
You know, at least some people,
Forget
like,
what
kind
I
of
felt.
naturally
and I couldn't for the life of me
resist
understand how
what they're
they
taught
could.
and the natural, yeah, well, not the natural, but the way of things, the status quo
Sid was of the same mind
when it
as
comes
me.
to bearers.
It was him who stood beside me when
You know, not everyone needs
All
to
I wanted
be re-educated.
was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone.
Damn. Yeah, that was before
Threw away
Sid defected
everything
from
he had.
Willowed.
All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage
It
to
was
face.
Otto that kind of got him
Who
started.
then?
Probably more like
Before
the
that
straw
man,
that broke the camel's back,
Ends
but
of the
still.
earth.
Yeah, they go back all the way, pretty much. Beyond all the way. Oh, flashback. Sid? Oh! Holy shit. Oh! Oh, it's everyone.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid.
Just them coming to the hideaway for the first time.
Was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown.
Oh, I miss you, Sid.
And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
Sitting his cigars.
But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true.
Like Otto, and I think Blackthorn in the back. Is it?
I'd always be right behind him.
Looking much younger. Noticeably younger. Just for this cutscene, presumably. Because Karen doesn't look like she's aged a day. And we didn't get a good look at Taya. That's nice.
I couldn't even do that.
If that was Blackthorn, then he had the brand.
Of a tired old man.
He's got the big burn all over that side of his face. Not like the same scar as, you know, removing it the way we do.
Tidy it up in a bit.
Maybe it just got burned off, or he burned it off. If it is him. Maybe we'll learn more about it. Oh.
This is Sid's handwriting.
Oh.
Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you.
I miss him.
Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Oh. Has he seen that? He needs to see that.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
This is a really good side quest. You know, what you actually have to do, you know, gameplay-wise, not super great, but this makes up for it.
Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Oh.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Yeah, the whole crew.
I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
You do fine. He's the one we always go to when we, you know, need to take the next step in the main story. He's been doing it right. He's been handling it. Oh, go.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
All together, yeah.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
That's what'll be going on the memory wall.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
Yeah. You gotta have some MacGuffin to go on the wall. Or else it can't be a memory quest.
A ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Quest complete. That was a nice one. We didn't get big rewards, but you know, whoa, right, yeah, that's just the curiosity. But yeah, you got some rewards, but it's more about the experience and knowing and, you know, getting to know more about the characters. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host, Sid. Oh. Alright, now, let's do some hand-ins that are less emotionally gratifying and more, not even necessarily monetarily, but just tangibly gratifying. Though intangible gratification is always good, of course. Yeah, give me that presumed potion upgrade. I wouldn't mind that. When I was using those shit-ass normal potions against Atlas, I felt how bad my potions are.
How's that hunt for the bomb?
Yeah, is it? What is it again? Is it potency, or do you get like capacity? I can't remember from this. It was a while ago. I mean, it was like 1 or 2 streams ago when we did the last one of these, but still.
That's the stuff.
That was a while ago.
Plenty of it too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while.
Yeah, but we're not doing it next time.
Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Good old fade to black. Fine stock sound effects. It always works.
We have it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Telemon Alembic. And it works
Oh,
just like the
Telemon
chief said it
Alembic.
would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which,
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
A favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
I don't know about that.
Silly.
He's offering.
Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
Yeah.
Can you keep your potions in?
Yeah, I think it's
Reckon we
capacity.
could work some
Then.
magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we
Space
happen
magic.
to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag,
Yeah.
it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a
Putting a lot of work
more.
into justifying how we get a capacity up.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
I don't mind.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Just another black screen away. Black screen and sound effects. Let's go. You can do anything with a black screen and sound effects.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you.
I haven't got the pop-up to say that I got an upgrade yet, so it could be nothing. It could be a dud. Could just be saying like, oh yeah, it's totally better, just to be nice. It's not actually any better. Now it smells weird. And we'll see. Quest complete. That certainly was weird science. Treated poison satchel. With the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of this satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Increasing consumable inventory capacity. Nice. And some black blood. Nice. So I think it was potency, the upgrade we got before, wasn't it? So is that like, can I just carry one more of a bunch of stuff? Yeah. Oh yeah, so I can have 4 high potions now. That's the important thing. 2 more regulars and 1 more of the tonics. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Very worthwhile. Right, what now? Let's do the Blackthorn one last, because that's the one I'm most excited about. I might get a new sword. But I guess I assume that what we're gonna get from the bone quest is the bone itself, because it was a really high resolution, high detail bone. You know, can't make something that looks like that good and only use it in one little side quest cutscene. Gotta be the bone. We got the boys some bones, then I can make my cool sword. That's for me. Torgal gets his bone. I get my sword.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Sword man. Exactly. I need to have a cool... It's not even having a bigger stick that does more number. The number is good. I love the number. Always love the number. But more important than that is new look for the sword. Sword look cool. We've only had the enhancer for a few hours, but I'm fine with replacing it if we get something that looks sick. If it's made from the orichalcum, it's got to look cool, right?
I brought one for later.
If it is.
Can I leave it with you?
Yeah, there you go. You can have those to give to him. When he's been good, not when he's been doing mischief.
In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Are we? Okay, that is not the final hand-in. I guess we should check in with Tomes. He did help us with all this. We should thank him properly. Even though he's probably going to talk about what these... him and Torgal and his nuts again. I'm never going to forget that now.
We were indeed.
It's all I can think of with Harpocrates now.
He pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me.
Oh?
After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
Yeah, when are we going to get to have him use that in combat normally?
Torgal's transformation.
Yeah, I want to see him DT more.
Woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone.
But not the dominant of Shiva?
To him are certainly impressive. The records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
Oh.
What are you suggesting?
There's something else? Maybe?
Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Oh, what? What else then?
Jill, he has served as a companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid.
There's just everyone he's been close to?
Near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse.
Makes sense. You can bless other life if humans can.
Yeah,
I guess.
Has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected.
Just all the icons of the land. They love Torgal.
Fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Yeah, honestly. Wouldn't win against him in a boss fight. I still think of the Benedicta fight, the first one, where Torgal, like, jumped on Benedicta, grabbed her neck in his mouth, and then, like, span around her, and then ended the spin by throwing her. Like, a dog throwing a woman. It's insane. Fear stat +2. Oh, yeah, basically, Caval's Fang. Even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valis there. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Caval. Ah, yeah, he does more damage now. That's good. Gonna end a lot worse. The throat grab. Yeah, that could have... In reality, if she wasn't, like... I think she was semi-primed at that point. That would end a normal person. That would destroy someone. Your head would pop off. You'd be done. He's not... I say he's a dog, but he's a wolf. He's a full-on wolf. That would end you. You'd be done. All right, give me my sword, Blackthorn. I got you a whetstone.
But hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
Yeah, not just grabbing her by the throat and throwing her, but grabbing her around grabbing her by the throat, spinning around her, and then throwing it. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ugh. Here you go.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
It's a better one. A whetstone +1.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Right.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
And me, also, specifically?
With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of
emoji, fingers,
but there'd be no replacement
pointing at each other, looking up needily.
I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles.
I'm imagining. Give it to me.
Make a copy.
I'm sold.
I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted.
I've got some orichalcum if you'd like to use that to make it.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
I believe it.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
Well, keep having depressive episodes if it means I get new blueprints.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Dude, I hope I have the
I
materials.
will.
Man, I'm excited. I left this one for last. I hope I can make it. Okay. Excalibur! Oh! 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 A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Oh, yeah! Yes, please. Give me Excalibur. Please. Of all the swords it could be. Let's go. Give. Come on. It's like doing the camera pan. Come on. Actually, his face isn't burned where the scar, where the brand would be. So that probably wasn't him in the flashback.
What do you want?
He's got no scarring there. Anyway, oh, I need more Wirite. Oh, I can probably buy that. It's, yeah, Scarletite, Bomb Ember, and Grumalkin hide. Still not the Orichalcum, though. Maybe the upgrades? Oh, no, these don't upgrade, do they? No, hold on. Wirite. Karen, I need to spend my money. Hope it's glowy. It better look good. It's not fully, like, end game, so it might not be glowy. I'm thinking, like, you know, it's not going to be, like, last step of a 14 relic weapon, you know? Not going to have that kind of insane, but maybe, like, the base form of a relic weapon, which can look really good. Let's fill up on these potions while we're here. Now that we have more capacity.
Find a better price than that.
4 high potions, lovely. Right, do you have any Wirite, please? Yes, you do. All right. I just need to buy that much. Did I do my math? I did. Let's go. 300 even, and I'll be left with 0. Legendary too. I mean, we'll see. It's only purple. It's not like yellow. That's good. Though modern-day plays such as The Adventures of Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago, the nations of Valithea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Interesting that we ended up with, like, that mythology kind of just shoved into this game's mythology. You know, purple is good. All the purple weapons so far, Stormcry, Flametongue, Leavenbolt, and Grindstone, have looked really good. So, and from what I can see of the icon there, it looks cool. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. Make that shit. Equip that shit. Grindstone. And it's got, like, good damage. Very good damage. Very good stagger, like, compared to Grindstone. Yeah, much better. I mean, the one we had, Enhancer. We had the Enhancer +2, right? Which is here somewhere. Enhancer +2. Yeah, a lot more stagger and a lot more attack. Big step up. Hey, that's not bad. It's not glowy, but it's certainly an Excalibur. Look at that. Look at the materials. Look at the reflections on it. I mean, hold on. This is something we need photo mode for. Hold on. Not bread. This. Photo mode. And then we need to mess with the focal distance again. There you go. Look at that. Look at the detail on it. Wish I could just look at it without it being blurry. Is that so hard? Look at that. That's pretty good. Could be some high resolution details in there, but it's nice. Gonna do as well for the time being. I like the little... What is that? Almost not exactly a fleur-de-lis. It would make sense on Excalibur anyway. But like, I like the material. Look at the material on it. Look like the finish of it. You can tell that is actually... I mean, I don't know much about swords or metalwork or anything, but you can tell that's had like work done to it. That's not just a raw material. They didn't just take a, you know, a standard like metal texture and apply it. Like, no, you can tell that's been worked. You can tell there's been a whetstone on that, and there's like depth to the texture. I don't know how you describe it, but you can see it's kind of got a splotchiness to it under the what, I don't know what you would call it, but like the wear. It's not really wear, making it sharper, but you know, the material. It's a very nice looking sword, just because this is a very nice looking game. Yeah, I like these kinds of like tips to a sword where it doesn't immediately, you know, like that bit isn't right next to that bit. There's a little bit of edge left on the end. The specular highlights. Yeah, she's lovely. She's lovely. So how solid it feels by how thin it is. Yeah. It is a proper long sword. You don't need to go all the way into like buster sword tier thickness to make a solid looking sword. It's elegant but strong, you know? It's a good sword. I'm happy with that. What do the toilets look like in this game? I assume, I don't know if we've seen any. We may have. I assume they just look like I don't know, like a wooden box with a hole in it, you know, that maybe leads into a sewage area. Do we have, like... You've made me curious now. I mean, there wouldn't be anything in this room. There's no, like, other room to go into. Where are the toilets? I'm gonna look around. Toilet dev, if you reckon in the checks. Yeah. Maybe... Can we... Like, this door seems interactive. Karen, do you... Oh, wait, no. It's just off limits. I don't know if there's any toilets. There might be, but I assume, you know, they're doing all their botanic experiments down this way. They probably are repurposing, you know, leavings for fertilizer.
In the hideaway are in bloom.
I don't know if there is a toilet. I'd have to fully explore the place. But I imagine that, I mean, the toilets aren't going to look as good as Excalibur, you know? We got to set our expectations to be realistic, you know? Maybe you can make a toilet look this good, but it need to be one of those like Japanese toilets. It need to be the urinals that you do minigame piss. The piss games from Kiwami 2. Those are like high fidelity toilets. Those are like peak toilets. The Yakuza devs have got like good toilet tech, but here it's more about the sword tech. That's pretty nice. Anyway, let's call it there for today. We did do a little bit of story, but it was mostly side questery today. But it was good. It was worth doing. I'm very tired now. Nearly been 6 hours, but yeah, we'll call it there, and we will be back tomorrow for Terraria, because those unaware, Caleb got banned from Twitch, but we're gonna figure something out. I don't think we've exactly nailed down our plan, but we're gonna do something one way or the other tomorrow. Details to follow, I guess. We'll figure it out. He's suspended from Twitch for 2 weeks. And it was like, you know, I won't go into specifics, but given the kind of thing Caleb says, it was not what I'd expect him to get done for. But regardless, we'll figure something out one way or the other. It's funny. It's not a big serious thing. It's very goofy. But we'll figure that out, and you will know. Being able to hear him without stream capture having, yeah, exactly. We've got a couple of ideas in the tank. We'll see what we do. But like I say, we'll let you know, and we'll do some Raria. I mean, it'd be a fucking problem if we couldn't have him because he's the one who hosts the server. Actually, I didn't even think of that. But regardless, we don't do these without all the boys gathered. So we'll figure something out. Yeah, that's tomorrow, and we'll be back with more Dead Souls on Sunday as well. But yeah, until next time, hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. wherever you are, and I'll see you around. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.